Hello and welcome back to the Midnight Moose channel. We have some more I.RULE for you today. The Binding of Isaac and Plants vs. Zombies fan-made mashup, believe it or not. We're going to try hard mode, not for the first time, but hopefully we can succeed. I think it comes down to if we get... I think we're going to do pretty well today. I guess we took Eden's blessing in one of the 75 videos that occurred previously. I've never used the Revenant before, but here he is. Breathes fire, damaging monsters in 6 adjacent tiles. Let's try him out. We got Brother Bobby just in case. We also have a pill of unknown value. Let's see what we can do here. I think Chad in the corner makes a lot of sense. I don't want to use a pill on him just yet in case he's a speed down pill there. Revenant. Very curious on using him. We don't have any items, so we can't make Left Chad exist. Sadly. But maybe someday soon, you know? Alright, let's pick up these hearts. So what do you look like? So you breathe in front of you. So if you put you here, that covers half the board. That's the good news. Okay. And then I know you can be upgraded technically by use of certain candles or pills or otherwise. So that may be interesting to explore. Let's speed it up only slightly. Put one here to cover the other half of the room. And potentially we don't have to put any other babies down. Oh my gosh. That was nice. Okay, is it dealing any damage? Okay, it does deal damage, but... and there's nothing wrong with that. But maybe we get a Bobby just to, you know, help us out while we maybe add some other friends to the Revenant area. What do you think about that? Okay. Revenant here. Deals some damage, certainly. And of course it seems to be AoE. Area of effect. So we'll be killing lots of people at the same time, potentially. I hope. Alright, one here. Guess you go there, that makes some sense, even though it takes out part of your firing area. Okay, okay. I see the power of the Revenant. And you can even fight in front of this Revenant by putting this Revenant down here. Brother Bobby, though, may be a staple in all cultures, though. Revenant, though, would be pretty good here. Brother Bobby on the bottom, just in case. Alright, this, you know what? Revenant looks pretty powerful. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. You heard it here first. Well, probably not, but that's fine. We could put some cubes of meat protecting them in case they get, encroached upon. There's that. Good defensive cube of meat, always waiting in the wings while Revenant breathes fire on lots of people. I don't want to add more things because then the Revenants are less effective. So I think we're looking really good. I mean, we got to do another flag. Somehow, I feel we may manage it. And if we get any other babies, they're just going to be that much more useful to help Revenant, you know? Peepers could lower some enemies' health. Ice Baby could slow them down. Rainbow Baby could do anything in the world. Practically. Mongo Baby with Revenant. I mean, it kind of works because they do work side by side, as we can see here. But it's not the most essential thing in the world. We've got some biters in the way, so let me just... I don't know why I was expecting poison. Can you stop that? Oh my god, they stopped even a champion Mulai Boom. So look at that. Let's discover some of these pills. We got Power Pill. This guy may perish. No, we beat the enemy once more. We don't know this pill, but now we do. It's Speed Up. So we got a Speed Up pill. It's Revenant. Oh, here's another pill. Don't know it. We'll figure it out in the future. Well, yeah, it's pretty nice. And that's great news that you got Revenant, because these two are absolute shams. Sadly. Fishdeloid, not bad, but kind of expensive. But maybe we take them as a shooter. Something like this. What do you think about that? We'll see. Alright, we got Chad. We're going to speed it up. We're going to give him speed up to get more hearts that much quicker. So that's pretty nice. Get more Chads on the board. This almost has to be bad, unless it's... something's wrong, which isn't necessarily good. So, I'm going to hold on to this pill for a long time, if you know what I'm saying. Let's get the Revenants out here. That's not the perfect spot for him, but I'm already over it. Let's see here. We get a line of Fishdeloids, perhaps, with a double line of Revenants dealing high amounts of damage to all enemy units approaching the door. That may be our ticket to win hard mode for the first time ever. Potentially. We'll see how it goes. Got the Revenant here. The whole board's technically covered now. That's the good news. But a few more would never hurt anybody, besides the enemies that we want them to hurt. Of course, that would be, I suppose that would be good, yes. Now that you mention it, okay. That reminds me, I checked out, or I was trying to check out, Plants vs. Zombies 2 on PC. I thought it'd be on Steam. It's not. So that confused me. Apparently it's on mobile. I do have a mobile phone. But I can't capture it for gameplay at the moment. So, I'm not sure what to do in that regard. But for now, we're going to try to beat I.RULE hard mode, and then from there, we'll see where we go, you know? Can deal some damage here. Getting more hearts and revenants would always be a huge positive for us. This guy's quite quick. But he died before he could eat a revenant whole. That's the good news. Alright. Lots of flies. We've got to deal with a lot of flags here. This guy's got a lot of health. So he may also survive some... Never mind, he's dead. Whatever I was saying, forget about it. I've already forgotten about it. So, just forget about it, turns out. This guy's a goner. That's the good news. We're going to grab some hearts, maybe lay a fistuloid down. The massed units fall by the wayside as we lay more revenants. They seem to be, I'm going to go ahead and say, pretty powerful. We got a penny, that's the good news. We now have 12 cents. We can afford 6 chocolate bars in 1960. Alright. One of these, 2 of those. Revenant. AoE. Turns out it's pretty good. Okay, and then once more, I think just the cubes of meat, if anything, to simply ensure the life of the Revenants. Well, I guess they're already dead if they're Revenants, but to ensure their survival, which again may not be the accurate word for a ghost-like entity, but regardless, what can you do, you know? This guy's got a lot of health, hopefully not too much. Yeah, he's dead, in fact. That tells me he has close to 0 health, now that you mention it. Alright, the hands are birthing many enemies. A fast multi-boom, even a fast multi-boom wasn't enough to tackle the Revenants. That should be a sports team name, the Revenants. What do you think about that? I think that'd be pretty good. Does that already exist? I don't know. That's what I would say, though. Alright, we're dealing some damage here. This guy dropped a good pill. We got some cash. Which is a pretty positive thing to have. And this is last enemy, I think, so... There he goes. We burn him from the ground up, so we didn't even have to mess with his mask. Alright, Crispy Babies, A-okay. Kind of expensive, though. I don't know. What do you think? Juicy Sack. I like Juicy Sack. A little bit. Let's go random. Brainworm's great. Brainworm's great news all the time. Maybe we do Brainworms instead of Fistuloids this time around. Otherwise, pretty similar setup, perhaps. Oh yeah, we didn't test out that pill. That's my bad, certainly. Left Chad, you're here in spirit. Sadly, only in spirit at the moment. Okay, put a Revenant there. That's half the field covered. We put some Chads down. This guy's coming in the northern hemisphere, so that's the good news. I'm gonna grab some hearts here and lay another Revenant right here. Do you fight the... Yeah, you fight the... Okay, I'm just making sure. Just making sure. We got plenty of Chads. It's time to do a test. Speed down. It's not a good pill, but we knew that going into it, sadly. This guy's getting almost eaten alive, so he's going to need some backup. Here's some help for this individual. Brainworm. We now have enough hearts for that. We'll do that in just a moment. I'm certain of it. Might as well add one on right there to deal some damage before they reach the Revenants. Eden's soul doing some great work for us by gifting us the Revenant. Last time I think it gifted us the farting baby, so that wasn't desirable. in any way, shape, or form. So I'd say this is a pretty good roll. Is that a way to cheese hard mode? I guess so, but I had no idea what happened, so I absolved myself of that sin. It was tough, but I found forgiveness for myself. It's true. Alright, let's see here. Get some more Revenants, perhaps. Could do another brain worm, assuming we get the hearts. I know one of you Chads is a little slower than normal, so I can understand the lack of hearts in that regard. But who knows? Gonna have to fight off this Molai Boom. And we do, luckily. Alright, Blue Room 3. Blue Room, I don't think the Blue Room's ever stopped us in hard mode, but the Mines have stopped us a while. I think the Arc has stopped us every other time otherwise, because we've never passed Middlehorn hard mode. And we're gonna see if we can do that on this run. With the Revenant, we have the Brain Worm. That's what we have. We have some sense. 33 of them, in fact. So that's pretty good. Another heart here could provide another Revenant for good purposes. Could try to blow some of these people up. I think we'll be fine, though. What do you think? Seems that we're fine. We have a potential pill here that's probably negative for various reasons. I'll put a cube down against this biter, honestly. I'd love to get some of the famous passives going on this run. The poison, drop down the spikes on your defensives. The, pretty much those two. The turnaround for Chad, and for no other reason at all. Really. I think those are some of the best passives you can get in this game. Getting lots of hearts. We're getting a purple pill here, which drops the speed down, I think that was. So that's fine. Right, we got a biter up north, so we're going to put that down. I don't know if that helped or not, but he's dead, so I'm happy with that outcome, basically. We're picking up the hearts, even though we don't need to. But again, any more Revenants makes the other Revenants not useful, so maybe when we're threatened we could go a few Revenants deep, but at the moment we're a-okay with two next to each other with some brain worms for backup. Certainly. Cube meat in various regions. I'll use a perk, sure, whatever. That's fine. Power pill? Never mind. Disappeared. Alright, this is the final flag of this area. We have a biter. We don't have a meat ready for the bottom, sadly. That dude did blow up some meat, but then we blew him up, so I'd call that an even trade. That's how I feel about that. That guy didn't have time to blow up, so that's embarrassing. This guy's got a lot of health, but he's dead, so I guess he doesn't have that much health. And the brain worm's helping out. There we go, okay. Not too bad for a blue room. Revenant, pretty powerful. Who would have thought? Alright. Baby Plum. Now the Revenant not too powerful against Baby Plum. I mean, I guess you could put it right here, but the other bosses it's terrible against. For obvious reasons. The range. The range is the reason. I don't know if blue gives it more range if you get it with the blue fire. I forget, personally. I'm not good at remembering things, turns out. Who would have thought? Brother Bobby. We're gonna need another something. Revenant. I mean, we could put it right here. What do you think? Is that presumptuous? I know we need something here, but we'll get it next. Cube meat. It's a great thing to get. Maybe we'll kill this guy. That'd be cool. Brother Bobby, you're gonna need some help. Okay, I guess we gotta put this here or whatever. They killed the Revenant. It's disgusting. Let's get Brother Bobby here. Probably the area that needs the least help since they have a Revenant, but whatever. I'll put him back here, I guess. I guess they'll take out the enemies when they come close, and then we can have Brother Bobby do all the Mega Plum damage. That sounds ridiculous now that I've said it out loud. Here's a Fistuloid for your troubles. Alright, let's see here. Another Fistuloid here. Could do some positive things. I'm not exactly certain. I'm going to stock up some of these in the middle that can fire far just so they hit Mega Plum. She's usually in the middle or around that area. Brainworm can be anywhere. Okay, you've shot my Revenant and 4 bobbies. That's a disgusting amount of carnage you brought onto the world. So, not happy with that. Brainworm's helping out greatly. That's the good news. Put this here, even though it's probably not super useful. Revenant here secures any monsters that come by as dead. And same goes for here. Now we can just lay some here that shoot forward. No more Revenants, unless we put them right by the... Never mind, everybody's dying. Okay, this Mega Plum has a lot of health. Or we're not dealing a lot of damage, or a bit of both, I think, is the true culprit here. Alright, Brother Bobby is gonna do nothing. In general, Brainworm's always good. And there we go. Okay, what item do we have? I'm sure it'll be... That's a fine one. It's not a great one, but it's an A-okay one. Monster Manual. And we can buy one 99-cent item or 2 of these. Sharp Plug. I like seeing it sometimes, but in our current setup, I don't know if we're going to need to see it. So Sanguine Bond is going to be it for today. Thank you, Shopkeeper. Alright, let's roll pretty similar to what we had previously, honestly. And there we go. We got William. We got some Gurgles. It's not a guaranteed victory in the mines on hard mode. Especially with these carts doing their cart-like things. Could put some... I don't know. Speed it up. We'll talk to Chad. Give me just a second here. Alright, sorry about that. Get some hearts. Get some Chads. Get a Revenant for one of the mine carts, maybe, perhaps, soon. Let's see, down here seems to be in need of some assistance. A Revenant here for the other half of the board. Alright, we got Chad. Everything's looking pretty well so far. I don't know. I could save the perks for now. We could do a Brainworm here. That'll help out. Another Revenant here. I'm trying to think how we want to do this. Monster Manuel. What? I thought it summoned a monster. Apparently we summoned Whiz Baby. Well, he's going to live forever. Unless he dies right now. Okay, he's going to live forever. Good for him. Oh well. Power Pill and a Brainworm makes a lot of sense to me. This William needs to go, and it did. So that's good. Alright, a Revenant here makes sense. More Brainworms in the back. Personally. That's what I would say about that. Alright, another Revenant in this area. Okay, Brainworm. This Whiz Baby. Look at his silly little face. So who do we summon here? Loki. Well, that's pretty nice. Let's put this here. The carts always throw off my navigation, personally, is what I would say, but we're figuring it out. This Gurgle's doing something. Or nothing. Put a Revenant protecting the Loki. Sooner or later. The Williams are falling quickly, that's the good news. Kind of makes this Revenant useless, but if they all fall, that'll be good. Monster Manuel almost charged. Let's see here, we could get a Harlequin Baby. That sounds great. Oh, that's not good. Let's see here. Okay. Stone Poops fall quickly, that's the good news. Let's get a Chad out there. Let's replace that Revenant real quick. Get some Brainworms helping out in the attack the enemy area. All these Gurgles, I'm not too fond of them. They're killing the Chads. They're killing left Chad if he existed. So that's pretty upsetting. But that's why you have the Brainworms, you know? Or they just leave. That's fine too. It is the last flag The Williams might be an issue. Nope, turns out. Okay. Stone poops might be an issue, though. I could put this guy here and then protect him to deal with the gurgles. What do you think about that? Monster manual. Whiz Baby doesn't do anything positive. We don't know this pill still. That's good. Speed down. We don't want that. Alright, that was a little hectic, a little different. Hopefully we persevere. Not a huge fan of either of these, personally. Pegasus is good. But in a run like this, I don't know if it can beat Brain Worm. If we had another slot, I'd say absolutely for Pegasus. No more poops, though. We do have the hard heads. So we don't want to lay just a random cube meat out there, because then somebody will shoot it and kill 2 other lanes by accident. So that would be sad. Here's the good news. We can do a whole line of Brainworms and Revenants, and then almost a whole other half-ish line of Revenants. It's something, certainly. I don't know if it's something good, but it's something. Alright, and this will get taken out by Brainworms eventually. We have a perks pill that could be positive. I don't know where the monster's coming from. Now we know it's here-ish. So we'll start a Revenant down here, and then we can build up eventually. I think that'd be pretty exciting. Let's speed it up to increase the excitement factor by 11, roughly. Here, the whole area is taken care of. We practically don't even need to lay another baby down the rest of the whole battle, frankly. Potentially. I don't really know if that's the truth. I guess we could just lay this doing whatever. There's Demon Baby out in the middle of nowhere. That's actually great. I would put this cube down, but then the hard hats would have a great time. In fact, they still might have a great time attacking Ding Dang Demon Baby at this point. I don't even know. We'll see what happens. Line of Revenants and Brainworms helping out as well. Oh yeah, we put him in the ice. That's fine. 2 of these. Everything's working out pretty well. Well, Demon Baby's not working out pretty well. He's going to die, sadly. But that's fine, because the hard heads were going to mess with him regardless. So, honestly, he went out in a way that didn't hurt his comrades. I think he'd be happy about that. That makes Monster Manuel nigh unusable, frankly. Except right here. We got Freezer Baby. That's great news. Alright. Didn't freeze any Williams yet. But that's alright. Oh, we killed 2 Revenants. That's not good news. Looks like we need the double line of Revenants to protect against the Williams. Or maybe 6 Brainworms. I haven't decided yet. Alright, get this back here. We're going to rebuild our Revenant retinue. 2 of these. Looks pretty good. Maybe a 3rd, perhaps. Another Revenant here. Could make some sense to people playing this game. Personally. Alright. Grab some cash. Another Brainworm here is always good. Could use a perks pill, certainly. But I refuse to. What do you think this is? Okay, well you put out the Williams. That's good news. I think this line is fine for Monster Manuel, because the hardheads usually die before they get there. Unless there's a million of them, like there are right now, then who knows the true truth. You gotta stop doing that to my Revenants. It's pretty messed up. What are you gonna do? Alright. Can't put that there yet, actually, turns out. This isn't good. That's a lot of cash and pills and whatever all that was. Oh, there goes the hardheads attacking the people. That's the sad truth. But they got the Stony in front of them, so that's why they're so prepared. It's a good layout for them attacking me, sadly. Alright, we lost whoever that was. We got Psychic Baby in return. That's a pretty good trade. Potentially. These guys are messing with the Williams layout. That's not good. Our whole entire Revenant force could fall. And some of them did. So, Revenants, pretty good. Certainly true. But they seem to not do so well against the Williams. Sadly. I'm going to put this here and pray. Not really hard, though. Alright, Steven's not going to do too much, sadly. That's not good. Okay, had to use a chomper, but, you know, them's the breaks at times, is what I've been told. We need some more chads to replenish our hearts once more. Okay, the hard heads are here, so that means we can put some stuff here. Chad got destroyed, so that's terrible news. We're gonna need some help basically everywhere, so, Whiz Baby's basically the only baby I had in mind, so I'm really happy that appeared. That's not what I wanted to click, but that's fine. Oh, this area's just gonna get eaten alive. There's really nothing I could do about that. Okay, and this was mines too, so it's gonna get tougher. Sadly. Let's see if we get a good reward. Nope. Demon Babies, A-okay, of course, but again has a shorter range potential issue that the Revenant would find. Our Williams, no stonies, but we have the stone poops. What are these speed down pills? It really depends on where the cart and or carts are here. It's incredibly annoying. I guess if we just forget that whole row, then we're fine-ish. And we definitely need some defense up here, so that'll be exciting. Here you go, take some of these. Get out of here. Alright, some chads. We have, it's Tiny Planet or Tiny Pluto, whatever the heck, right? I think this guy's called Loki. Never seen him before, personally. Alright, let's see where this starts. Down here. Okay, we're gonna lay some chads down. I'm thinking a line of worms, you know? 2 revenants, so they can actually protect each other, unlike last time, where they hardly had the chance to protect each other. And as you can tell, when they can't protect each other, the whole line falls. London Bridge is falling down, whatever that means. There we go there. We got a penny, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna get this here. You can open that up, but that's gotta be a Revenant at some point, so hopefully they die, no offense to them. Okay, honestly, another Chad just helping out at the moment is gonna be good. Trust me. Okay, this guy's gonna get Revenized anytime soon. We're gonna help out on that front. Okay, looking good. Loki's gonna be doing something, certainly. Some more brainworms. Monster Manuel could honestly... could have been worse. Or better. I guess we could speed it up due to the fact that, why not, you know? Some hearts on the board. For the Revenant. This guy's doing something. He's got a bit of a breathing issue, I guess because he has no nose. But, you know? What are you going to do if you have no nose? Alright. Got one of these going. We've got some brainworms defending basically everybody. Here comes the Williams. They could be a huge issue. Because they are a huge issue, it turns out. That only tells me we need more brainworms and whatever this is. Yep, that was helpful. Trust me. Okay. This Chad, however, stands the test of time. That's the good news. Alright, that William perished in a terrible brainworm accident, so that's good for me. This William's gotta go, so he went. Alright, the brainworms have been deployed, so we can lay out some Revenants next. And that'll be good for the Revenants, believe it or not. Okay, we need some more hearts. Monster Manuel, honestly absorbing a William early on. It's not a terrible strategy. It was a Loki, though, so we all felt that. Oh, here's the... Kill that Chad, no offense, but he's got to go. This is where everything starts going badly, turns out. Oh, this is... Oh, no, we killed that. Oh, he got pushed out of the... That's sad. Let's see here. This looks right. This is Chad. Kill you guys with spikes, potentially. Revenant in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. Chad's gotta go, sadly. Oh boy. One of these. Okay, we should be able to handle this guy. Luckily, there's only 3 waves after that. Practically 0 waves. Slow it down a little bit. That's a lot of poops. Personally. See what we get there. Ghost baby, that's not going to help. All too much. Take this thing out before it kills somebody useful. A good pill here, speed up pill. Oh, you killed Chad again. That's not good for anybody. Put this here. Oh, it immediately got eaten. I didn't even see that guy, I'll be honest. Alright, we have a ragtag group. Sadly, there's no more solidarity line of Revenants. It's the saddest truth I've ever spoken today. But we can still pull it out. You know, we have 2 Chads. That's an underwhelming amount of Chads. There's a null here. Hopefully it doesn't eat our Chad alive, but if it does, so be it. Alright, survived. That's the good news. Nice, strong force of Chads, but then they might get pushed over the other people. That's not going to be good. Here's Whiz Baby. Didn't do anything before it perished in a terrible Whiz Baby accident. So that's the bad news. There's a lot of Williams. I guess power pill on you. You might survive. I don't know. Turns out you might not survive. Turns out. That's not good. Oh, that's a William. Revenant here could kill somebody. That's good. Well, just change the size of my screen by accident. What are you gonna do? We don't have any protection up here, frankly. And yeah, that sucks. We don't have anything to lay down at the moment. And there he goes. Well, hard mode, even with the Revenant, is pretty hard. And honestly, he was powerful in the blue room, but who isn't? Gonna look for a new baby in the future. But that'll do it. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you want to see more. And farewell.